Good morning. Welcome. My name is Barb. This is Movement with Purpose. My name is Barb Eisenberg. I'm with Therapy at Home, and I'm a physical therapist assistant and also a licensed massage therapist. Thank you for joining me today. So last time we were talking about stress because it's a very stressful time. Everyone always has stress in their lives, but with the pandemic and holidays can add additional stress, and we wanted to find ways to manage that so that it wouldn't have a negative effect on our health. And one of the ways we talked about is exercise or moving. And also with this other holiday coming up, the New Year's, we often think about making resolutions. I'm not a resolution person, but anytime during the year, I try to think about making positive changes in my life, and I hope you will think about that too. So we're going to talk about the positive change of moving more, exercising more, being more active, so that we can get the benefits of that and improve our health. Getting more exercise and moving more will decrease your risk of stroke, of heart disease, diabetes, lots of chronic illnesses, obesity. You can decrease your risk of all of those things by moving more, getting your blood flowing, getting your joints moving. So I hope you'll join us today. One of the things that people have difficulty with getting in a regular exercise program, there's lots of reasons that we don't decide to exercise. Number one is a lot of people think they don't have the time. A lot of people have no social support. If your friends don't exercise or your family doesn't exercise, you don't really have that support or encouragement to do that. Lack of energy, you might not feel like you have the energy to do it. You might be tired. It's a little counterintuitive, but the more you exercise, the more you move, the more energy you're going to have. So try to keep that in mind. Might have lack of willpower. You might be afraid of injury, and the exercises we do in this class are all seated, so they should be safe. But you also want to check with your physician and make sure that you're okayed for an exercise program with your physician, so that you don't have that fear of being injured. Some people think they lack the skill, but a lot of exercises are very simple to do. Exercises that we do, you can just follow along, and you can do them also on your own. And a lack of resources is another thing people think about. I don't have a gym membership, I don't have dumbbells or exercise equipment, and we try to make it very simple in this class by just using a chair, maybe a mat underneath your feet to give you a little bit of a cushion under your feet. But that takes away that excuse for joining us. The other thing I wanted to mention, we often are talking about dealing with taking care of a loved one that has dementia, and that can also add a little more stress and maybe make us feel like we don't have enough time. But you have to remember that when you take care of yourself, that makes you more able to care for your loved one as well. So remember that taking care of yourself is not something selfish, but something that will help you be a better caregiver for your loved one. So it really works hand in hand. If you take care of yourself, you're better at taking care of your loved one with dementia. So I hope you'll join us. Other things you can do to remove those barriers to getting moving is do your exercise in small chunks or small intervals. So maybe not 30 minutes at a time on the other days, but maybe 5 or 10 minutes at a time, and then later on in the day do another 5 or 10 minutes. So it all adds up. Everything that you do is going to give you some benefit, and you have to give yourself credit for that. You might want to keep a log so that you can see, well, I did really good on this day, not so good on this day, so maybe I'll do more on this day. So give yourself credit, do the best you can, work within your own comfort level. That's important so that you have less chance of injuring yourself, and it makes it more fun and more enjoyable. The other thing you can do is add some music. You want to make it fun for yourself so that you want to do it again and again. You'll be amazed at how good you feel. Sometimes that's the biggest motivation, is thinking about how great I'm going to feel at the end, even if it's a little bit of an effort during, and the effort makes it more enjoyable because you give yourself credit and you know that you can get through it, and you're going to be stronger for it. So I hope you're going to join us. We're going to get moving. I'm going to have a seat, get your chair ready, and we will start with a warm-up. So get your nice chair. Feet should be planted on the floor. You can scoot to the front of your seat, and we're going to start by lifting knees, lifting your knee up and the other knee, alternating knees up. Take a nice deep breath and blow it out. Deep breath in and blow it out. Those deep breaths really release a lot of tension that we can build up when we're under stress. So whenever you feel that tension or anxiety, just take a nice deep breath and try to slowly let it out. Great. I feel better already. All right, lifting knees. Let's do just one knee, up and down. 4, 3, 2, 1. Other side, up for 4, 3, 2, 1. And switch again. 4, 3, 2, and 1. And knee up for 4, 3, 2, 1. It's amazing how more tiring it is if you do one at a time. All right, now we're going out with the knee, in with the knee. Let's do 4 times. 3, out with the knee, and 1. Other side, out for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's switch again. Out for 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Other knee, out for 4, 1, 2. You don't have to go out as far as I do. 4. We're loosening up the hip joints. Hip joints can move all different directions. So we moved it up and we moved it to the side. All right, now we're bringing the shoulders in. So we're going to row a boat. You're going to reach forward like you're grabbing the oars and then pull them back. So your elbows are going behind you. Reaching out, pulling back, reaching out, pulling back. Reach, 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 and pull. Reach and pull, reach and pull. Good job. And we're going to switch to one arm. Reach and pull. Gives a little more of a twist in the back. A little bigger stretch. Try to reach as far as you can. And pull. Reach and pull. Reach and pull. And we'll switch. Other arm. Reach and pull. Reach and pull. Reach and reach. 4 more. 3 more. Reach. 2 more. And 1. Back to doubles. So both arms reach out, pull back. Reach out, pull back. Reach and pull. Reach and pull. Really using the upper back. Reach and pull. Reach and pull. Reach and pull. Reach and pull. Good job. Let's stretch out the shoulders a little bit. So give yourself a big hug and squeeze. Reach out, cross your arms the other way and squeeze. And you can tuck your chin a little bit come up, reach way out and down. Nice deep breath. Good job. Now we're going to go elbows, hands on our shoulders, and tip to the side, and tip to the side. Sitting up tall, shoulders back, and side. Side. Really working the core muscles. Side, and side. Side, and side. You want to make sure your feet are planted on the ground. That'll help your balance while you're shifting your weight. Side to side. Good work. If you want to make it harder, put your arms straight out and tip to the side. Good work. Side to side. We're flying like a bird. We're going for 8 and 7, 6, 5, 4. Keep going. 3, 2, and 1. Shake it out. Let's just do a few circles. Circle back, circle back, big circles, and stop. Now circle to the front. Circle, loosening up that shoulder joint, and circle. Now bend your elbows and circle with your elbows. Circle to the front. Circle, and circle. Now circle to the back. Good job. Circle, and circle. All right, loosen up the shoulders. Let's go to the hip. So let's lift up your knee and then kick your foot out, bring it back, and put it down. So knee up and kick, back and down, up and kick, back and down, up, kick, back and down. One more. Up, kick, back and down. Other side. So knee comes up, kick, back and down, up, kick, back and down, up, kick, back and down, up, kick, back and down. Now we're going to kick like we're in a pool. So lean back, legs are straight. I'll show you from the side. So legs are straight out in front, leaning back, straight legs, flutter kick. So kick, kick like you're splashing in the pool. Kick, kick. Straight knees. You can point your toes down or point them up. Kick, kick, kick. Now kick out. So knee comes up and pushing out. Push out, push out. So knee comes up and straight. Almost like you're riding a bicycle. 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Good work. All right, let's go. Feet on the ground, and then lift your heels up and lower down. Up with your heels, down. Up with your heels and down. You might have to scoot to the front of your seat. Up and down, up and down. So this one's working your toes and your calf muscles. Good. Up on your toes. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Now put one leg straight out in front. We're going to make a circle with your ankle. Loosen up that ankle joint. 5, 6, 7, and 8. And circle the other way. Circle. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Other side, toe pointing up, make a circle with your toe. Try to keep your leg pretty still, just working the ankle joint. Nice deep breath, blow it out, and circle the other way. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Good job. As long as we're doing joints, let's do our wrist joints. Let's make circles with our wrist. Circle out and circle the other direction. Working the wrist. Circle and circle. All right, we're going back to kicks. So let's kick out one leg and the other leg. Kick and kick. Kick and kick. Kick and kick. Keep going. Kick like you're kicking a ball. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's do one side for 4, 3, 4, and the other side for 4, 2, 1. Switch again for 4, 3, 4, and switch for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's go back and forth, picking up the pace. Kick, kick, kick. Almost done. A little faster. Kick and kick. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Deep breath. Blow it out. All right, back to shoulders. We're going to push to the front like you're pushing a heavy weight, and then push up to the ceiling. Really stretching out. Push to the front and pushing up to the ceiling. Push to the front. Up to the ceiling. Push to the front. And pushing up. Push out. And push up. Push out. And push up. Good work. Keep going. Push to the front. And push up. Push to the front. And push up. Now let's keep your hands up and just wipe the ceiling. Wipe with one hand. Wipe with the other hand. Pretend you're wiping the ceiling. Wipe. And wipe. And wipe. And relax. Now let's wipe a circular mirror. So both hands in front. Circle around. Circle around. Like you're wiping a mirror. Circle around. And circle around. Now let's circle the other way. Up and over. Up and over. Around in a circle. Up and around. Up and around. Up and around. Let's switch one more time. Circle. Up and around. Sitting tall. Circling around that mirror. Good work. Circle, up and around. And relax. Nice deep breath. In through your nose, out through your mouth. All right, we're going back to your arms. So straight out in front, reaching your hand back. Elbows are straight this time. So front, way back, front and back, front and back, front and back, front and back. Now let's tip a little bit to the side and back. So on a diagonal. 3 and 4. Let's go the other side. So tip a little bit on a diagonal. 2, 3, 4. Back to the center, pulling back. And 2, 3, and 4. Shake it out, shake it out. Let's stretch our fingers a little bit. So grab your fingers and pull them back. Stretch them out. Stretching the wrists, stretching the fingers. And the other hand, grab the fingers, pulling back, stretching the fingers, stretching the wrist. Hold it there. And shake it out. Let's stretch it in the other direction. So pulling down on the wrist and down on the other wrist. Good stretch. All right, back to the legs. So put one leg out in front and bend from the hip, stretching out, keeping the knee straight. We're stretching out the back of the leg, that's the hamstring, and come forward, keeping your chest up. Don't round your back. So straight back, leaning forward, bending from your hip joint, not rounding your back. Hold it there. And we'll switch legs. Other leg out. Heel pointing up, bending from your hip joint, coming forward. Stretching out this hamstring muscle, the back of the thigh. And hold. Hold it. Good job. Nice deep breath. And relax. Tight hamstrings can pull on your pelvis or your hip joints. And that can pull on your lower back. So releasing that tension in your hamstrings can often help alleviate lower back pain. All right. Let's do a little stretch for your back. Hands on your knees. Leaning forward, trying to lay right over your legs. Head can hang. You can reach for your toes if that's comfortable for you. Go to your level. And then deep breath as you come up. And let it out. Let's stretch. We stretched all the fingers together and the wrist. Now let's stretch each finger. So one finger, next finger, next finger. This is something we don't do very often, but it should feel pretty good. And the thumb. Other hand, little finger, next finger, next, and next. And don't forget the thumb. Gentle stretch. Go to your level. Now let's stretch the neck. So circle. Make a small circle with your nose or your neck. And gradually get bigger and bigger. Circle up and around. Up and around, and go the other way. Circle up and around. Up and around. Good job. Up and around. Necks can get very stiff looking at screens, looking at our phones, looking at our computers. Some people just have poor posture and they're always hanging their head, so we want to stretch out the neck. All right, we're going to finish up with a pec stretch. Always like to work on posture, so elbows go in and out, in and out. Work on the upper back. And then we're going to hold it out, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, in and out, working the upper back muscles, 3, and 4, and hold them out as far as you can, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, in and out, in and out, in and out. Hold the elbows as far out as you can. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Deep breath, reaching up as high as you can. Blow it out. Let's reach up again. Almost done. Deep breath, blow it out. One more deep breath in. High as you can, blow it out. Thank you for joining me. Remember, if you think of it, send us a little note. We would love to hear from you, know who's out there watching and listening and following along. Let us know what you like about the show, the video, what you don't like so much, if there's topics you want, if there's certain body parts that you want worked on. We'd be happy to accommodate your needs. So send us a message. See you next time. Bye-bye.